Here, I woke up a couple of hours ago. I've just been laying around being lazy. I was playing some games on my phone, things like that. I decided to get up. I don't have to be at my delivery till 7. I'll probably try to go early, but I got here last. I decided not to try to deliver early because I got so much time between these next two deliveries. I decided to get some sleep and I'll still try to deliver early. But I'm gonna go in and take a shower here in a little bit and then come out and maybe cook up some of this raw chicken and steak and bacon that I have in my cooler that I've had in here for about a week, and I need to cook it up so it doesn't go bad. Problem is I'm going home in the next day, or I'll be home by Friday morning. My last delivery delivers to Mason City, Iowa at 8:30 Friday morning, and I'll probably be there early. I'm definitely going to try to be anyway. It all depends on how they, obviously depends on how they load me and get me in, take me early or whatever. But I essentially got like 2 more drive shifts ahead of me and then I'm home. So I am like 1.5 miles from my delivery. And Bolingbrook. I think I'll probably go to that Loves in Chena, where the heck is it? Illinois. So I am literally deadheading because else, and then be driving 367. But I'm picking up in Bolingbrook, and I'm going to a place I normally do Baldinger deliveries for, or the same, I guess, bread though. And I believe this is whether or not it was a live unload. I'm pretty sure it's a live unload, but let's check it out. What was that? Alright, let's go down here. It is not a drop trailer, so it is a live unload. I guess that'll be different because every time I've gone there, it's been drop a trailer of loaded bread racks and pick up a trailer of empty bread racks and bring it back to St. Paul, which is normally what I've done. This will be a slight variation, so I won't have to worry. But about leaving my truck near the house for home time, and choices all, but I haven't been there in the daytime too many times, so I don't know. Or the Loves in Des Moines is the top choice. Second choice would be to go to the Flying J out in Altoona, or third best choice because if I can park at Casey's, then it'll be closer to the house. But if I park at the Loves, then I'll be down level, so that'll be nice. Other than that, top choices are somewhere between the Casey's in Ankeny and the Loves in Des Moines. Second best choice is the Flying J in Altoona or the Prairie Meadows Casino if there's a spot available. But then I'll be enticed to want to go play blackjack, and I don't even know if I'll have money to do that. And that's kind of getting further away than I need to be. It's not that much further than, I mean, it's right down the street from the Flying J. Um, I will never try to park at the Pilot at the 126th. It's the exit right before where the Loves is at on Douglas. The Loves is on Hickman. The Pilot is at the 126 on Douglas, exit 126 on Douglas. And I mean, there is a couple other few select options, but parking my truck for 2 or 3 days straight, I need to be selective about where I put my truck. Got some dude walking past me, going into truck stop. But yeah, those are the top choices. Here, when I'm done with this live feed, I'll get up here and go fix up my shower bag, go and get a shower, put some fresh clothes on, come out here, do some cooking, and then when I'm done with that, I will come out here, do some cooking, cook that stuff up, and then I will call to see if I can go deliver this early and try to get up to my tent will be up in an hour and a half. I've been out here for pretty much 8.5 hours according to this.
You have
8 hours
and 23 minutes of remaining
drive
time.
I've got just a little over an hour before my tent's over with, but I don't know if I can deliver this thing early anyway. So I will figure that out here after my shower and cooking up this stuff. And then I'll decide whether I'm going to make coffee in my coffee pot or get the free coffee in the truck stop. I think I'll go get the free coffee. I'll go get free coffee and tea. So I still got ice. I still got ice. Yee. Still got iced tea going, so that'll be nice to have that, but I'll probably still go dump that out and get fresh later. So that's probably what I'll do instead of wasting my coffee grounds. While I have that option available, but when you don't have that option available, having your own coffee pot and your own coffee on the truck and carrying water, which I carry water anyway because I use it for cooking other food on the truck anyway, so it's just a nice way. So if I'm not near Love's, I still have that option of making my own coffee. So I've got bottles of tea, bottles of water up here in front of the passenger seat, and I got jugs of water. And I just bought this at the Love's, so I have a bigger coffee cup, and I have a little memento from Chicago. And so I just gotta wipe out the inside of it. It's a little grody. It's got shipping dust and whatever dust in there. So I just gotta wipe that out before I use it. I'll use it here in a little bit to heat up some coffee. I got some coffee in the thermos that probably is not terribly warm. On a little slosh of coffee in there. So yeah. But I got 2 ribeye steaks and a bunch of chicken thighs. I still got a bunch of wings to cook, and I've got a package of bacon to cook up before it goes bad, and figure out how I'm going to eat all this stuff before it goes bad. I might have to make it up and bring some of it home and buy new stuff, but I don't know, it should still be good for eating on the next, even after I come off of home time. So it is what it is. I've still got to go get some things, but I got to figure out what I need because I already got stocked up pretty good. It's just mainly getting maybe some milk, which I haven't really been drinking it, and it's been going bad. I mean, it was still not at the expiration date, but it was tasting sour. So I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to drink it. I got some cottage cheese I probably need to throw out. It's probably It might still be good, but I don't know if I want to chance it. I don't like to mess with dairy. And they've got eggs that have been sitting out in one of those camping yellow egg carrier crate deal thingies that have not been in the fridge, and there's like 4 or 5 eggs left in it. And I just don't know if I want to trust them not being refrigerated and just sitting out. And they've been getting jostled around, and they might even be a slightly cracked up sitting in there. I don't know. All right, what's this guy doing? Where's he trying to go? There's not a spot there. I don't know where he thinks he's trying to go, but there's spots available. It's funny. So, if you look right here in the mirror, I'm parked right on the other side of the cat scale and the fuel island here. So I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with the Loves in Whitestown, Indiana. I was actually here the other night, just a few nights ago. I was here, and it was a lot colder than it was now. It was freezing cold. A lot of the ice that was here when I was here before is gone. I literally took advantage of the ice to help my trailer turn easier. You got to take advantage of those little things, but you got to be careful because it might backfire on you. So you got to be very careful. Yeah. Lord, I got a bunch of trash to throw away. I got 1, 2, 3 bags of trash at least. I need to make my bed. I got to get the sheet back on the mattress. It's coming off. It's been off. I just got so much crap on the bed at any given time that it's just a pain to try to pull on it. And, yeah, I could just throw stuff up top. I gotta figure out what clothes I'm gonna wear, because whatever clothes day I'll probably be wearing when I go home. So I'll just have to see what I'll be wearing when I go home. So this floor is dirty. I got one of these big bags of the salted peanuts in the shell, and these make a horrendous mess in the truck. No matter how hard I try to keep all the little things coming off from inside, there's just all kinds of peanut shell crap that gets everywhere. Despite my best efforts to eat over a trash bag and that sort of thing, it still gets all over, still gets everywhere. So it's probably not something I will choose to bring on the truck again, but I am gonna finish them, so I just won't bring them on the truck again because they are just too messy for the truck. And I'm gonna have to sweep and mop this truck. I gotta wash my rugs. This rug right here has absorbed a pot of coffee, and it has absorbed a skillet full of grease. It's got coffee grounds and dirt and crap in it. So I'm gonna have to probably wash it twice maybe. We'll see how it comes out the first time. Gotta wash my bedding and whatever clothes are back there. I did laundry when I was home just a week or so ago when I went through the house before my PM, so I don't have to do too much laundry. It's just a few odds and ends. So it won't be too bad. I won't have too much preparation to do for coming back out on Tuesday when I get back, or probably Monday night. Monday night after the meeting, um, after my daughter's meeting at the school, I can probably get back on the truck and get gone. So, let's see. I think I'm gonna warm up a cup of coffee. I'm gonna wipe this out. I'm gonna use my new cup. So, let's see. So, wipe this out. Might need to put a little water in this or something to. Yeah, I got my video camera right here and plan on doing. I've been trying to use the GoPro to do some of my footage, and it don't always turn out so well because I can't tell how good of a shot I'm getting when I use that because I can't see the preview screen at all. So I just never know. Maybe use too much water. You don't need to use that much. That's clean. All right. So I'll put some of this in here. I do have these coffee cups. Got this Crayola one. And this is a coffee cup that my Uncle John made. And he made me more, but my youngest tends to throw things around. So some of this stuff that my uncle made got busted. But I was able to salvage a couple ones. This one didn't get hurt. And there's a few other things because some of this stuff that my Uncle John made, and there was some stuff that my other uncles made. They make pottery. They have pottery wheels. A couple of my aunts and uncles do pottery. And my Uncle John, my Uncle Jim, my Aunt Carol, and I think it's just those three. But anyway, they used my grandparents' ashes in the pottery clay for some of this stuff. And I don't know if this is one of the items or not, but I do know that I have items made out of clay in my office away from the kids up high so that don't get busted. I got like this little ceramic tray or almost plate looking thing, and I got a couple items, but unfortunately trying to keep my kids away from breakables, I just get into everything because they're just wild childs. So hey, it's empty. And that's the perfect amount too. It's good to have a few things like this on the truck. Yeah, this truck is dirty. Now I got less than an hour till my 10's up. Not a whole lot going on right now. I thought that was a bobtail. It's actually a flatbed. I didn't see the flatbed trailer behind him when he first pulled in. Mr. Prime Day Cabber. Anyway. Definitely got a lot of cleanup to do. Almost done. I don't know why I was making that grinding sound. Definitely nice and hot. I like my Brazilian Rich coffee here at Love's. I like to get the Brazilian Rich. It's some good stuff. It almost has like a chocolatey hint to it. It's really good. And you can only find it at Love's. I want to see if I can get the coffee grounds for it and buy it to have on the truck and at home. Some of the guys I've noticed don't like the new machines that they have in the truck stops now that have the self-grinding, because the coffee comes out actually fresher and kind of frothier, and a lot of guys just aren't used to that, because there's a lot of these guys that just have never made fresh ground coffee from like whole beans and ground them up and then brewed them. And that's what happens. You get all that frothy stuff when you do that. That grounds it's pre-ground up and in a bag for a while, it, for whatever reason, all that dust from all of that doesn't get in there so much, and so it doesn't have a chance to get so frothy when you're making it, because you get that fresh ground powdery stuff in there with all the grounds and the stuff, and for some reason that causes it to froth up. I was gonna try to catch that guy walking out. No big deal. But I should take a minute, pick up all my rugs, shake them out, and put everything up on the dash and on the seat, bed and stuff. Get everything up off the floor and do a good sweep out. Probably be more likely to do that when I get home though. But I should do some of that now so there's less to do when I get home. This rug right here is just black. Hopefully all that grease will come out of it when I wash it. Because I accidentally knocked over my skillet a couple weeks ago when I was making, what was I making? I think I was making a bunch of bacon or something up. I can't remember. I just remember there was a bunch of grease in the skillet, and I accidentally knocked over the skillet trying to step over to get up front to do something, to grab something or do something, and I knocked it over. So you gotta be real careful. You're in such a enclosed space, it's hard to keep things in a good place where you're not going to knock them over and stuff. So, and there's probably some stuff I'm going to drop off at the house because I could probably stand to get some weight off the truck. But most of the stuff I'll take off the truck isn't going to amount to much weight. It's more or less just to get it out of my way and out of my hair. The stuff I'm not really using probably should just come off the truck. So not a whole lot going on. I'll probably end this live feed and go grab my shower bag here soon and get going. There's a female driver right there. Christensen Transport. Like most Love's truck stops, it's busy. Always something going on at a Love's truck stop. At least at most Love's truck stops. I am parked, and I think the exact same spot I parked last time. I am literally parked in the same spot that I parked in last time I was here a few days ago. Kind of why I parked here, because it was available, so I took it because it's a good spot. I mean, it's literally a direct shot right back to the building behind me to go into the store and stuff. Guys over there talking. Well, sorry this is kind of a boring live feed, but I'm just sitting around having a little bit of coffee. Told you I'm like right in the perfect spot to walk back to the building. I've been really lucky with parking spots. I haven't had too much trouble trying to find parking. You always hear about how hard it is to find parking, but if you know the nature of the game, you know what to look for. You know how to go look and find some place to park. And if you know that when the best times are to look for a spot, then you know whether it's even worth it to go to the truck stop to look. You should usually try to go look to see if there's a spot available, and if there's not, then go start looking for other opportunities. Because you really don't want to just park yourself any old where at the truck stop just because, oh, I gotta park at the truck stop. You don't gotta park at the truck stop. Go find an industrial area. Right here, there's a whole bunch of industrial park area, and I'm sure that there is trucks parking on the streets outside of them. And you could go park yourself there and be fine. The only thing that sucks about doing that is you're not close to a bathroom. That is the only thing that sucks about doing that. Got backing in. Good Lord. You should have seen the way he whipped it kind of a little bit too quick. I don't know if he's back in between a couple of trucks or what he's doing, but he's sure doing this a little bit too fast. You don't need to be backing that friggin' fast in a truck. That's how you get yourself in an accident and hit shit. These guys want to get themselves in a big old friggin' hurry, and then they wonder why they get in an accident. That's why I go slow, creep, because then you don't make mistakes, you know? If you take it slow, you don't have to do as many pull-ups because you don't make as many mistakes. Well, these guys think that if they do it quicker, they look like they have more skills or something. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Actually, trying to whip out a back into a spot really fast just shows inexperience, shows that you're, I don't know. I just think that it shows that you're probably fairly new, and you just think that you still got that gung-ho attitude going on. After a while, you just don't care what people think about whether or not you're backing right or not. You just are, the only thing you care about is getting in there without getting an accident. You don't care if there's 6 drivers out there sitting in their trucks staring at you. You could care less. I don't care how good of a backer you are. everybody has a bad backing day, and everybody has those times when even the easiest backs are difficult because you're just tired or something. You're not with it. Any other day you could probably do something a lot harder, but sometimes even the simplest backs can be hard when you're really tired. And then you got to take your time. You do 10, 15 extra micro pull-ups just because you recognize that you're tired and you don't want to hit nothing, so you just take the time. You get out like 10 times and look because you just don't trust yourself. You don't trust your decision making, so you take your time at it and you slow down and you do extra pull-ups. That's just how you got to do it. It's just funny to watch the other truckers in the truck stops and see how they go about their backing routines and how some of them just try to like whip it in there really quick, and it's just like sometimes you're just surprised that they didn't get in an accident because of it. No need to be doing all that fast backing stuff. Watch this guy back up. My coffee cup doesn't fall off the steering wheel in my lap. Without actually getting out and checking it out, looks like he's doing pretty good. He's in the. I doubt he'll have to do another pull-up. He looks like he's pretty well in there. Sometimes you do those extra little pull-ups when you're in there just to get straighters, just so you get it in the lines. And that's the difference between a professional and the non-professional. The professional wants to make sure that they're in the lines and straight, so it helps everybody else out in the truck stop trying to park in the spots around them. Even if some of the trucks that are next to you are kind of on the line and stuff, you try to still work it so that you're in there right. So when those other trucks leave from next to you, you're making it easier for the trucks coming after them trying to park next to you easier. Always try to get into your spot as straight as possible and as centered in your line as you possibly can. Take the extra time to do a couple extra pull-ups to straighten it in. I don't care if you got 3 trucks waiting in line to get into spots. Just do it. Those guys can wait. You know as much as I do that some of those guys take a while to get into spots sometimes too. So just don't worry about it. Don't get all nervous, because I had a female driver waiting on me, and she couldn't wait for me to back in out of the way. As soon as I had just enough room for her to get around me, she was trying to fly around me. And she's being so impatient, she just about ran her trailer into the front of my truck. It's the reconnecting. I must not be having a very good signal. I'm a bit mappy and screwed. The picture is on this. Last time I thought it was going to be screwed up, it actually turned out okay. It just conked out. Yeah, it's just part of it. I better plug in my phone, because I am down to about 20% or something. 17%. Yeah, it's good that I plug her in. One of my next edited videos. Yes, I'm making a couple cooking videos, but my next, I've got a few other ideas, but my next real idea that I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it exactly is I'm gonna buy a brand new Motor Carriers Atlas, the thick, large scale laminated one, just like the one I have. Only I'm gonna buy a 2024 brand new one. I tried to buy one last night, but I guess I was a little short on money, so I gotta wait until tomorrow to buy one. And I'm also on the hunt for some of the old exit guides. I don't really know if they have them so much anymore. I think they kind of stopped I don't know, did they stop making them? Because I haven't really seen them as much. I am going to look around and see if they have them. They still sell the road carriers, atlases, and stuff. So I am going to do a video on old school trip planning, which is going to be interesting because I am so rusty at that I know how to do it, but I'm probably going to say a lot of things wrong. So I need to get back to doing stuff old school way just to get myself better at it. Now that I'm doing actual over the road trucking, I need to actually do it the right way. Especially if I'm going to be doing videos where I'm teaching other people how to do stuff. I should probably be doing stuff that way too. So it's a lot of traffic. Mr. Parking Lot Hauler here. And right behind them got somebody. It's a prime trailer, but it is a Shamrockus. I can't read that. Can't read what it says on this truck. Shamrockus Dickinson Logistics. Okay. What does that say? Meridian. Does that say Massachusetts? MS? Oh, we got some trucker here. You doing like me? He's taking him a couple jugs inside to get him some water. Heading into the trucker stop. Give himself some water. I'm gonna stay on until I'm done with my coffee. Even though it doesn't appear as though anybody's in here. Try to fix the view here slightly. There's really much to see. Everybody's waiting on back up. This person is still backing up. Same person, still backing up. He's just all over the place. I think it's the same guy. Unless it's a guy that was next to the other guy that backed in. I don't know. Both white trucks, that's all I know. Might be the same guy or it might not be. So, I don't know. It's just the way it is. So, yeah. Not a whole lot going on. Definitely need to shave. It is definitely getting to that point where I need to get up and get my shower bag ready, go in, get the stink off of me, get some fresh clothes on, and come out here and cook up that meat. That'll be a video, and then see if I'm gonna be laying down to take a nap or if I can go deliver this and get my butt down the road and get back up to Bolingbrook area and find a place to park until whatever, because that's not till 2 o'clock tomorrow. Who knows, maybe I can get up there and get loaded today and get going and get up there. I don't think this paycheck's going to be much good either, because this whole month since I came off of actual home time has been a lot of short loads, a lot of sitting around this past month. Really has. This guy's got messed up front bumper. There. Paper transport. We got the rental truck driver driving a little bit too fast for his own good. You ever just sit up in the front seat of your truck and just watch the other truckers and what they're doing and how they're doing it? TLI. We got Mr. Hogan over there backing in. And if you look real closely, there is a bobtail or somebody pulled in not all the way. That brown truck, it looked like past the trailer. Don't you hate it when guys do that crap? They're not in their spots. They're like almost come on, shrink down. Get back regular to Don't you hate that? You guys are doing that crap and they're not in their spots. I don't remember him coming back through here. Yeah, look at the dog. He's out taking the dog for a walk. It's a big dog to have on the truck, driver. I don't know how these guys have these big, massive dogs on their truck. They got these big, massive dogs on the truck, and they... How do you do that? Like, some people have like a Great Dane on their truck. One lady, when I was stuck on the I-70 outside of St. Louis for 6 hours last week, she had 2 German Shepherds in her truck, and she had an old style nose Pete. I know that those sleeper berths are not that big in there. They have like a coffin style sleepers, one of those old Kenworth or Peterbilt style long nose deals, and you know that they... How do you live in there with 2 big dogs? 2 big dogs. I would like to have a dog on the truck. I'd have to get rid of some crap on the truck in order to accommodate, be able to make it so that the dog could come up and sit in the passenger seat. Well, I think this will be done for the live feed. We're kind of just being real boring, so I will talk to you guys later. But I'm gonna go get my shower bag ready, go get a shower, and get things going. Bye.